Welcome to this new webinar. So, this new webinar is about presenting the release 25.3. As you may know, we follow an agile methodology for our release and the development of our product. So we have basically 4 releases per year, and this one is the last one for the 2025. But we are already obviously working on another one for the first days of 2026. But so this webinar, as I said, is to present the last one, 25.3. So in this release, as always, we kept giving power to all our content creators, while not forgetting also the end user perspective of our product. So you will see a couple of addition that will allow our content creator to be more precise, more powerful on giving guides to their users, and some also some enhancements from the end user. Okay, so I see more people joining, so I can start. So I would like to start from the end user perspective and talking about the enhancements we made to our AI assistant, first of all. So right now, basically what we did is to speed up the engine that lies below our AI assistant. So as you can see, if I now make a question to him, I ask him a question, the answers now can are basically streamed live so basically while the assistant is thinking is also giving me the answers he's looking for. So we basically cut to half the time that our assistant takes to fetch the information and deliver those information to the end user. So this is one of the thing that is already present on our solution, the AI solution. And the other thing that we added is also the possibility to integrate, to connect to this AI assistant. Basically, the majority of AI models that are run locally. That means that our commitment to be able to deliver our service 100% in on premise is now respected also from the AI side. So with this new addition, with the ability to connect locally run AI models, no data whatsoever can exit your servers if you obviously deploy on an on-prem model. So this is to follow our commitment to be the most secure DAP solution on the market. So now I would like to shift quickly to the content authoring perspective, since we added a new item to the roster of all the kind of guidance that we can deliver with Newired. So now here in this CRM demo stage, if I go on the profile section, you will see this bubble popping up, and you might say, you might think this is nothing new. This seems like something that belongs to a journey, our classic way to deliver guidance, but actually this is a whole new item that is called banner. We believe that guiding users is not only about guiding, take their hand and guide them step by step through a process, but it's also deliver information that can reach everyone in every given context, not depending on the context itself. So the banners are exactly this, are new items that can deliver information on the spot, wherever the user is, whenever the user is a one-shot solution, and can be actually also integrated with all the things that we already have on our product. Like, for example, I can show you. So in this case, as you can see, we are mimicking an IT policy update in which we basically warn people, our users, our employee about what is changing, and also we are giving some links to fetch more information about that. But this specific new feature, it can be useful also for sending other kind of announcements to highlight some onboarding milestones, because these banners can be tied to some specific action on the onboarding side. So for example, if some users are able to reach some specific point in their journey, in their onboarding journey, we can deliver this banner to congratulate them, to warn them about the fact that they reached the new milestones, etc., etc. And we can also, for example, notify some downtime from the system. For example, if some maintenance activity is about to happen, this actually can be used for whatever reason you can think about when it comes to giving one-shot information, or for example, also to getting a one-shot information from your users. For example, here I created in my Newired editor this banner that contains a survey. So if I want to ask for some information to my users, or make a poll, or make a survey, or deliver a survey to everyone or to a specific group of person, I can do that now without a journey that can be invasive, but using a more appropriate item like the banners. Obviously, banners can be targeted exactly in the way you currently target and segment the journeys or the tips. They can basically obey to the same kind of visibility rules, and obviously also the URL rules you can set up. And about that, I would like also to show the fact that we empowered our rule engine. So right now, we didn't have a specific date time rule, but with the addition of the banners, since the banners usually can be tied to specific dates or time periods, like for example, I want to show a banner for a whole week because I know that during that week or after that week I'm going to have some downtime in my systems due to maintenance activity. So I can basically schedule this with my daytime rule, and the daytime rule now are really more advanced and more able to do so. So as you can see, you can set now periods that are between two dates, or I can pick a specific date, or I can do actually whatever date rule in my rule engine. So obviously this new feature will be present in our new 25.3 version of the product. It will be automatically there after the upgrade. So to all our customers, feel free to request the upgrade or contact our support to make the upgrade. and you will find the new the new features there. Then what we added is a little bit more clarity on the feedback that is given to our end users. We are now able to, for example, let's start from the need. So we found out that actually sometimes Newired was too quick, let's say, compared to the systems in which it was run by our customers. Some of our customers had some latency issue in their systems, so Newired was, let's say, too quick in order to collect the interaction from the end users, because between two steps we had a little downtime on the system side. So basically what was happening was the fact that between one step and another of a journey, the user was still waiting for the page to load up, and meanwhile was clicking around to do his to perform his actions and finish his process, and that caused the inability of Newired to keep track of that action, and basically was breaking the flow between inside the journeys. So now we added a new graphic feedback that basically warns the users about the fact that Newired is still loading because the system itself is still loading. So it basically invites the users to wait a little that second of buffer of the system in order to correctly load the next step and avoid the journeys to crash. I cannot show you it right now on screen, obviously, because I would need a slower environment, but this is something that you can set up directly in your settings. You will find now these four, even 5 new variables that are dedicated to this loader spinner. That, as I said, is just a loading spinner placed on the corner of the screen to warn your users that the system is still loading, as well as Newired itself. So it invites them to wait a little bit more to perform their actions. From here, you can set some new settings for the loading spinner itself, like, for example, so the style. You can set up the color, the primary and the secondary color of the spinner, and you can obviously enable it or disable it, and you can set the correct position for your spinner. So I think I covered quickly all the addition of this new release. I again invite you to contact us if you want to update. If you struggle to update, there is our contact.newired.com that is there for you. And also, if you want more information about our solution, that can be either our DAP solution or our AI assistant, or both. I like to remind yourself that we can deploy both, or one of those alone, or both together. So feel free to contact us. And now I would like to check at our Q&A section. So I remind you that GoToMeeting offers the the question section in your UI. So feel free to ask me whatever question can come to your mind. I see already a couple. So the first one is a banner part of the journeys? So no, actually, that's exactly what we wanted to achieve. So banners are standalone items that does not belong to the journeys. That means that this is a one-shot single entity that can set up to appear, that can be set up to appear on specific condition, and the condition you actually might already know them because the conditions are given by our rule engine, and the rule engine is the same that we use already for journeys, for tips, for playbooks, for every other entity, every other guidance item that we have on in the product. Then I have another question. So which kind of data can the AI assistant fetch? So I think this is more about what which kind of data can let's say the knowledge base that can be created and integrated with the AI assistant can be made of. So right now we are able basically to integrate in this knowledge base every information with which kind of data with which we can create an index. That means that we can, for example, integrate an online learning center, like actually the classic demonstration for that I make is this one for the Polarion Learning Center. So in this specific stage, for example, I am on a Polarion instance. I'm asking about work items, so what the work items are. And as you can see, my assistant is fetching information, and the information can come from different sources. In this specific instance of the assistant, I connected to it the Polarion Learning Center. So something that is already published, that is there. This is coming from the from Polarion itself. Is a let's say is a third-party repository of information that is already there and can be easily findable on the web. But we also work to add the possibility to index information that can be, for example, present in PDFs that are stored into your corporate network. So what the AI assistant can become is a repository of all the repositories of information that you have spread around. That can be literally also inside your network, inside your company network. And obviously then is also able to provide the step-by-step guidances when they are available for that specific question. Let's see. On one screen, I saw English mixed with Italian, a detail, but may make potential customers unsure with respect of the claim of security. Not sure about actually where it was. Could be maybe somewhere I don't know if it was in the UI of our product in the platform that I am currently targeting with Newired, or in the content itself. But basically, it depends on the content author, let's say. So it's the content author that manages the languages, and it has to make sure that every language is supported everywhere. So every content is translated, let's say. Is translated properly. And don't forget that actually we also offered the possibility to automatically translate the content. So since 1 year now, we have the automatic translator that allows both to translate the content you create with our editor. So this very content here, and also the UI, if you want also the translation of the UI of the overlay itself. So I'm speaking about, in this case, I'm speaking about this, about all the texts that are in the UI of the overlay itself. I don't know if I answer properly the question. So now I see, do I need a different license if I want to use AI? The answer is no, plain and simple. So we might, it depends obviously on the setup, but the license is basically the same. The setup, this depends on the kind of setup we deploy, and this is actually to be evaluated on the spot. It depends on your from your environment, and for example, also the hardware we might need, for example, to host ourselves. It depends. So it also depends on the kind of hosting and the kind of environment. But basically, we have we can work with same licenses. So yeah, this is the answer about that. I'm waiting a little bit more to see if other questions can come in. I remember, you feel free to ask me question using the question section on the GoToWebinar panel. So if my setup is not available, how can I activate the AI feature in my environment? What do you? Okay, I see that we don't have any more questions. Still unable to understand properly this question that I got. So if you maybe now I got it. So if you don't have an AI engine running already in your organization, you mean okay, now maybe I get it. So we obviously can offer the engine itself. So we can use the solution that are available today on the market. For example, what you're seeing right now on this demo stage, it runs with OpenAI. So as I said, so we have two solutions, basically exactly in the same way in which we can offer an hosting for Newired, for a DAP that can be both on-prem or on cloud. The same we do for the AI assistant. So we can provide ourselves the AI model using the one that you want to pick. For example, if you prefer to use, for example, OpenAI or the AWS, that's actually up to you. We are able to connect it to connect Newired to whatever model you want. Basically, actually, what we offer is let's say is a service, but it is a shell. And what to put inside the shell is up to you. It can be a model available on the market online, that is not hosted by you, or if you have already a model available in your organization that is run on-prem, that's the top security solution for you, because Newired is already 100% secure in terms of storing and and registering data from your environment. And if you add obviously a locally run AI model, that's the top solution in terms of security for you. Okay, so I don't see any more questions. We reached